Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now guys, this is just a quick update video on my cacti and succulents in the Polytunnel and how they're sort of coping with the heater fail that we had last weekend. And if you haven't seen that video that I made, the panic video of when I found out the heater had been off and having to go and see what I was facing in the Polytunnel the following morning, please do watch that video. Links up above to that video now going up, and I'll also put the links down below in the description to that original video if you haven't seen it. And guys, before I say anything else, can I thank you all for your amazing comments and all the lovely kind words that you put, because it was a horrible video to have to make. And I'm a real panicky, nervousy person. So what happened in brief, me and Hansi came back from a wonderful time away, visiting my wonderful family, and found out that the timer we had on had not come on, and it had dropped to possibly below freezing in the night. We're not quite sure, and we're not even sure how long the heater had been off, but it was on 1 degree when we got back, and we couldn't go in when we first got back. It was late overnight and it was pitch black, so we got up the next morning, opened the Polytunnel to find everything perfect. And this is probably about a week later now. In fact, it would be a week later, and I'm happy to say everything is still perfect, not a scratch on any of the plants. And I'm just going to show you here mixture of everything. I'll probably do an update video on the whole collection, probably a bit later on this month, because I never had a chance to do an end of January one because just too busy with everything. But just briefly showing you a little bit around now. Just it's a bit of a jungle because a lot of the succulents need to be pruned back in the spring. But basically everything, look at that lovely flowers on the Christmas cactus there. Everything is looking pretty good. And the epiphyllums I was a bit concerned about, because they're usually the ones that are very prone to scarring with cold temperatures. They're looking perfect, I have to say. Not a bother on any of them. So very good here. And this is the only type of slight damage I can see there. A little bit of spotting, but nothing major really. Everything's pretty good. I have to say, I think the biggest bonus would be keep everything really dry in the Polytunnel, and that's how these survive this. As I say, not bother at all on anything. Look at that, even the string of pearls, perfect. Everything looking good, and very happy to say so far so good. It's been exactly a week now, and usually would expect to see some signs of damage if there'd been anything really serious happening, but very good. In fact, I have to say, I've never seen the plants look so good. They actually look great. There's lovely buds coming on the epiphyllum there, and the aloes are blooming lovely. Look at this is my aloe variegata, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The other one is just starting to come into bud as well, and notice there. And just really happy to see everything doing so well. And I have to say, what I'm really happy about, guys, is I've noticed one of my epiphyllums, I think this one is actually the epiphyllum Pegasus. This has the most incredible, huge, bright, pink, beautiful flowers on it. And this, I'm very happy to see, has lots of buds. If you can see there, 1, 2, and buds coming all along the edges here, which I'm really happy about. And look here as well. And this has only just sort of appeared recently, so I think that, and all on the top there, loads of buds. I think the cold may have really triggered these to produce buds, so it's going to be a blooming lovely display in the next couple of months for spring. Very happy to see this. And I've got to be honest with you, I've never seen the plants really look so good. They seem to be doing so well. And as I say, only time will tell. Cold damage doesn't show itself often until, sadly, sometimes as much as 2 or 3 months later, but I can tell you now, I think there's going to be no problem here. I definitely would have seen something by now. Everything's looking great, and good to see the humidity is much lower too there. Very good. In fact, a lot of these do need to be watered. It's looking a little bit straw-like, as you can see, but because the weather is still very cold here in Northern Ireland at the moment, I'm still keeping them dry. And I'd rather have shriveled plants than dead ones, and they'll soon fatten up when the weather gets a bit warmer, and start giving them all a good water. But I just want to show you this as well. This is my kalanchoe here, all in absolute beautiful flower. This is kalanchoe fetish and koi. I've got two very similar, and it's all in bud there, gorgeous. And this one here, look at all the buds on that, and loads of little babies as well. This isn't a mother of thousands one, this is, but it is a kalanchoe marnieriana, which is actually a form of bryophyllum, which is related to the mother of thousands. So it does have the little pups, little babies growing around the leaves. We have quite a few different varieties there. Very happy to see. And Cal and Coe there, this is the true mother of thousands here. Daguerreotypes, all in bud. Happy to see. And as I say, everything's sort of pretty much blooming lovely. Look at that. So guys, quick update. I have to go off now, so you guys aren't going to get bored of me going on a bit. I'm just very happy to say that everything seems to have survived pretty good, and I'll do another update in a few more days time just to let you know how everything is. But as I say, happy days, guys. And again, thank you all so much for your amazing comments on my last panic video. And Hansi, my partner, I have to say, he's a wonderful man. He kept me so calm through the whole thing because I never slept a wink the night we found out about the heat. So it was panic. And everything is just so lovely. And I think probably the cold probably has triggering a lot of them to produce buds now. So this is going to be an amazing display when this is all in flower. And look at that, all the Schlumbergeras blooming lovely. So guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you want to know more about how to grow cacti and succulents, do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. And I'm going to be starting an ebook I'm going to be writing. So hopefully I should get that finished by the spring, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. And I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. Bye.